Hey my lovelies, hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back to my channel. So today's another quick video. Today I want to talk to you guys about allowing the process to outrun itself. Allowing the process to do what it has to do. I keep going back to 2023 for me, and even though the journey started way before 2023, I feel like my ass got whooped in 2023 because one, I was resisting change. Two, I was not allowing myself to stop, reflect, and learn. And three, I was on autopilot, period. And a lot of us, we are operating out of autopilot. A lot of the time we are not stopping, and we are not thinking. We are just doing. One, because that's all we know, that's all we saw. And two, that's all we know, and that's all we saw. Three, we've not stopped and really questioned our behaviors. Like, hey, why do I keep doing this? Or why does this keep happening to me? What do I need to do to stop this cycle or correct myself? And I'll give you an example. Me having 3 baby daddies. Yes, I was young. Yes, I witnessed my mom have different baby daddies. Yes, it was a common thing for me, but I never really stopped and questioned myself. Yes, I was young, but I never stopped and questioned, like, hey, yeah, they did this. Do you want to do this too? Do you want several baby daddies too? Do you want to the dysfunctional relationships too? Is there anything that you want different? But here's the thing, if you don't know better, you won't do better. And better for me didn't come till way after, when I really started going around different people, being in different environments, having different friendships, and I then started getting questions, and I'm like, that question is weird. Why don't you have 3 baby daddies? Why don't you jump from one relationship to it? Why is it okay for you to be by yourself? When I started getting asked these questions and really started sitting with myself, I realized I was on autopilot. And the question is, are you on autopilot? Is there things and situations in your life that you would like to be different? Is there anything that you want to change? Is there any areas that you want to do better? Do you know what I mean? And one thing for me that kept standing out was the relationships that I was choosing. The conflicts I was having within myself. The things that I was doing. And even, I talk about 2023 kicking my ass, and I realized that I had the choice to go back to my old ways, which I did for a period of time. And to be honest, I realized, hey, there's nothing there. Yeah, I can go back to these old stuff, but there's nothing there. So what do I have to do that might be new for me, might be different for me, but might be helpful, might be a good change, might be beneficial to me, to my children, to our future? And so the question is, what is it that you're doing on autopilot that is causing your life stress, that is causing your life anxiety, that's causing your life dis-ease? What is it that you need to change, right? What is it that you got to do better? And for me, it was stopping and taking responsibility for the parts and the roles that I played in my life that causes me distress, that causes me dis-ease, that causes me anxiety and depression. This can look like people pleasing. And if you've been watching my videos, you know that I've been speaking about me identifying that I was a people pleaser. And what that mean was, I was doing things for people even though it made me uncomfortable, whether that was giving money, whether that was giving my time, my attention, my manners, my respect, my energy. Even though I felt let down, even though I felt cheated, even though I felt betrayed, even though I felt, undervalued, I was doing too much. And now my question is, who do I blame for that? Do I blame them or do I blame myself? And the thing is that I had to become so aware of what I wanted, what was right for me, what made me feel what, why I was feeling that way, and what I truly needed in that moment. And sometimes I needed to say no. Even though no would have made them feel a way, I needed to say no because that's what I wanted to do. And this might look different for some of y'all, right? But the concept is the same. What are you doing that is self-betraying yourself in order to please others, in order to be in the light, in the perceptions of others, but in the truth, you're actually in the darkness with yourself because you are self-betraying, because you are self-defeating, right? So my question is what are you on autopilot with? That can be with your money, right? How you with your money, how is how you handling or managing money affecting you, right? That could be in relationships, friendships. How is that friendship affecting you? How's that relationship affecting you? And why you still feel the need to push yourself in that person's life, even though, yes, they might not have said it with their mouth that they don't want to do with you, but they say it with their behavior all the time because of how they treat you. And I was listening to this guy and he said, you know what? Someone spending long quality time with you or being around you for a long period of time or knowing you for a long period of time cause them to now disrespect you because they're so used to you. They're so used to doing little minute disrespect. All of a sudden, that little disrespect that you used to overlook has become a big disrespect. And they're so used to you taking disrespect to the point that when you feel offended and when you stand on shit and be like, hey, what you done to me or what you're doing to me, I don't really like, they will get upset because they're so used to disrespecting you. And it is until you take back your space, your time, your energy, your power, your mind, and stop allowing this person in your space and in your face that they're able to realize, oh shit, I actually crossed the boundaries with this person. I actually took advantage of this person. And it's not until you take back your presence and your time that they're able to identify this, right? And you might realize some moments where you've crossed the boundaries with people. There's times where I feel like I've crossed boundaries with people because I was used to their presence and I had to correct myself and I had to apologize. Even just today, I had to, contact one of my people and be like, hey, you know what? I shouldn't have said that. I apologize. And it was like, no, but genuinely, yeah, listen, I apologize. I shouldn't have. And I don't feel I wasn't being disrespectful to him, but I brought a conversation to him that I was like, you know what? That conversation was disrespectful. And I shouldn't have had that conversation. Right? And so sometimes we got to really check ourselves and look at ourselves and see how I is causing conflict in my own life, whether that is people that I'm allowing in my life, people that I'm saying yes to when really I should say no, people that I'm giving access to me when I should not be giving them access to me, things, places, right? Thoughts, words, behaviors, all these things. And I know this is a lot because if you're not thinking like this, your life is just going by and you're complaining and you're not really realizing that you have a part to play in how your life is going. You have a part to play. You're playing the biggest role. Why you keep allowing someone in your face and that person is blatantly telling you they don't like you by their behavior. They keep crossing your boundaries. They keep disrespecting you. And you keep allowing them back in your face. Like truly sit down with yourself. Look at what your parents struggle with, your grandparents struggle with, your siblings, your cousins. Look look at what your family struggle with. If you have a close, trusted friend, ask them, what areas do you feel like I need to work on as a person? And be open-minded. And I remember I said someone that you trust to tell you this, because some people just want to beat you up with their words. But if it's someone can be like, you know what, you're doing absolutely brilliant in this and this and this, but I feel like these areas you need to work on. And also sit with yourself. We know we are aware of some things, not everything, but we are aware of some things that we can do better at, right? Start there. I remember when I was working on controlling my anger and being someone who was easily angered and seeing black. Like, a lot of people don't know I've had a criminal record. A lot of people don't know that, I've been on tag. A lot of people don't know that I've been charged. And it was mad because I used to fight all the time. I'm surprised it's just one that I have. But my anger would get so bad that I literally black out. And in those moments, I cannot tell you what I've done. In that moment, I could not tell you what I've done, but I will come to myself and see the damages that was done. And yes, people would say this is a spirit. It could be, you know what I mean? That takes over me. You know how hard it was to come out of that. To get angry and be aware of it. Now I'm at a place where I'm trying to be more patient, because, I'm trying to have more patience, right? I'm trying to see something that may bother me, may irritate me, may frustrate me, and compose myself and not react, but respond. Okay. But from coming from a place where I will black out in anger to come into a place where I can sit with my anger, maybe I can be a bit of a I would say a bit of a ninja. I would say the actual word. But either way, I've grown so much because I became aware of places and things that I wanted to do better, things that I want to see better in myself. And so just look at yourself lovingly, kindly, not critiquing, but to become. Anyways, if you're not yet subscribed, subscribe. We'll talk later. God bless.